Hey friends, it's me, Erin, your friendly neighborhood energy alchemist with today's Schumann resonance report for Sunday, April the 28th. Morning, you guys. At about 1 a.m. Central Standard Time, we started receiving all of this energy, and all of this energy is concentrated once again up in that crown and third eye region. I have to admit, I woke up at about 1:15, right when this was happening, and I was receiving a stream of information, but because I was so tired, I couldn't get to my phone to write it down, so I'm going to share with you what I remember. And next time I'll try my best to write it down, but I was out of it. I don't remember everything I heard, but what I heard with this is the veil is thin, the veil is thin. I kept hearing it over and over and over again. And then I heard, now is the time. And what I heard was make the connection. And there was a lot in between of that. It was kind of like talking to someone on a phone that was going in and out of service. But that's what I heard. The veil is thin. Now is the time. Make the connection. And in my feelings of this, it's talking about connecting to your higher self, your highest good, those things that bring you joy, really getting yourself on the path. And then last night, in one of my many dreams that I had, I was shown an image of a cell, and the cell was going through division, mitosis process. And what was happening in the cell is everything in the cell duplicated itself and then started to pull apart. This is something I learned in biology. I know this information, but when I was looking at that cell, what I kept hearing is this is how the earth divides. This is how the earth divides. Just like in nature, this is how the earth divides. Now, I have to be honest, I kind of assumed that it was talking about the division between 3D and 5D realities, not necessarily a physical earth dividing off and becoming new, but a dividing off of the 5D reality, how everything has to duplicate over to be exactly the same first. Then as it pulls away, that's when the changes take place most actively, I guess. I mean, I'm kind of interpreting this on the fly as I go. I'm just saying. With all this crown and third eye energy, you could be getting a lot of headaches today. You could be getting a lot of heaviness in your head, buzzing in your ears. Anything in your crown region, the idea of seeing things that aren't quite there, hearing things that you can't quite put your finger on, all of this may be happening to you today because this was telling me the veil is thin right now for whatever reason, and I don't know why, but it was telling me the veil is thin, the veil is thin. So that leads me to believe that today would be an excellent day to shore up your meditative practices, get in touch with your higher self, however that works for you best. Spend some time there today, setting your intentions. Where do I want to go? How do I want to see myself? And what reality do I want to find myself in? And the other thing that came with that message that I'm remembering as I'm talking is something about don't try to bring people with you, that not everyone is going to be able to perceive the same amount of change as those who have chosen to awaken. Choosing to awaken and doing the inner work is what's giving you access to some of this really high vibrational energy. Not everyone is receiving it. The asleep collective, the sleeping collective, I guess was the words I heard, is not necessarily receiving as much as this, This to me was shown like a battery charging up that crown and third eye for whatever the next step is. This is a side note. I did 2 sessions yesterday, 2 Reiki energy sessions on clients yesterday, and in both of those sessions, I saw something very similar for them, a coiling of the spring, like a gathering of components to move up to the next step. So that leads me to believe that we as a collective are walking into the next step of whatever it is we're going through. And again, I always wish I could give you more information, but I'm sharing exactly what I received as best as I can remember it, and I don't know what they're talking about. They didn't give me any more information beyond what I've already told you. So your guess is as good as mine, but I feel like it's good. It's moving us forward in some way, better towards the goal of the new reality that we want to have, is the feeling I got. So hang in there today with all this strong energy, because it's a lot. Getting to do our daily card pull, and I just was looking at the cards, because when I pull the cards, I don't necessarily read them. When I pull them, I just bring them outside. And it totally lines up with everything I just said, which is really exciting for me. It's like a little wink from the universe. Good job, friend. All right, here's what our cards have to add. All of this energy we're receiving today, especially right this minute, this is all crown activation energy. It also has third eye energy in it, but the crown is activating more and more for those of us who are awake, because we are being asked to see the truth of the situation that we're in. Not accepting that the truth we've been given is all there is, that there's more to the story. But remember, this is an inclusive universe, not exclusive. So if there is a practice or a teaching that has helped you, you don't have to give that up. You don't. You just have to realize there's more to the story. Consider this crown energy kind of your library card to go to the library and figure out the other part of the story that you're reading. What was taken out of the book? What do you need? Now's your time to figure that out. Go into meditation, talk to your higher self, and have a conversation about it. The next card we got was swift action, letting me know that now is the time to do this. Again, going along with the message I was receiving when I woke up early this morning. Swift action, time to take action towards learning those truths. Find the truth out for yourself. Stop taking things at their face value. We haven't been told everything. And I don't necessarily believe that all of this is malicious. I think it's just a product of the times. The more you know kind of thing. But try not to get caught up in any conspiracy theories. You are looking for something for yourself, the truth for yourself. It doesn't matter if anybody else understands it as long as it's the truth for you. Doing this is what's going to bring us back to a feeling of having a balanced heart and open the door for that new beginning that so many of us are looking for. The idea of the cell dividing, 3D, 5D splitting off from each other, new beginnings coming forward, but you have to be willing to see the truth of your situation and not live in the illusion that you've been given. This is up to you, 100%. You don't have to do it. You don't. But in order to move forward, you have to expand what you believe to be true for yourself, because your truth, what you believe right now, is so limited in scope, so narrow that it's leaving out 95% of the story. And any of us who like to read know that that 95% is important. No sunshine this morning as strong storms are rolling in here in Illinois, as you can see, but I can hear the frogs going crazy. One of my favorite sounds in the world, reminds me of summertime and storms. And it's going to be a great day today. All this beautiful greenery around me. Look how green my yard is. I love it. So today, when you go forward, spend some time talking to your higher self. Get to know that person, that version of you a little bit better. Look into your future and start to figure out the truth of who you really are beyond what you've been told. And remember, as you move forward, that today is a great day, friends. It's a great day.